Joining us now for more on all of this is Bob Cusack, editor-in-chief of The Hill. Bob, thanks so much for being here. It's interesting listening to Kevin McCarthy. He said, we have uncovered allegations of corruption, not evidence of corruption.
That's right. Yeah, that's a big difference. I mean, there's no doubt about it that Hunter Biden did profit from these jobs that he got. And the question is, what's the expertise? But there has not been the smoking gun that President Biden benefited financially on it. He's changed his story a little bit, the president, on what he knew. But there are a lot of Senate Republicans and a fair amount in the House Republicans, especially those who represent districts that Biden won. They don't think that there's the fire there for impeachment.
Yeah, 18 Republicans who were in Biden districts. You know, House Republicans have been investigating already for 9 months. They've subpoenaed 12,000 pages of bank records, and none of those bank records show that the president profited in any way. Could this all backfire if now with the, imprimatur of, an impeachment inquiry, they still come up empty?
Oh, it very well could. And certainly the Benghazi investigation did backfire on Republicans because they weren't able to unearth any new smoking gun. Here we're in the same position. But McCarthy, and some of it's for political reasons, because he's got the right breathing down his throat, as well as a former president who wants this to move forward. This could really be difficult because once you start an impeachment inquiry, do we really think that Republicans are going to say, well, no, we're good. The president was fine. We're not going to go forward with impeachment. They've started the train, and this is going to head towards impeachment. But Elizabeth, remember, to impeach a president, you've got to have a majority in the House, and they don't have that majority right now.
You know, polls do show, Bob, that 6 in 10 Americans believe the president was involved in Hunter's business dealings, despite no hard evidence of it. I mean, Devin Archer said, yeah, Hunter called his dad during business meetings or business centers, and they talk about the weather on the speakerphone. Hunter was selling the illusion of access. There's a lot of stuff that Hunter Biden did that looks pretty sleazy, but yes, so far, none of it has really, there is no evidence that Joe Biden was part of it, is there?
No, there's certainly no smoking gun yet, and certainly investigations can continue, and I think that's fine to look into something. But here we have Republicans almost coming to the verdict before they have the proof, at least the ones who want to move forward with impeachment. And those who do want the president to be impeached, they have to remember that all Democrats are going to vote no. And if you only have 5 defections from Republicans, and maybe a lot of them are from that 18 group that represent Biden districts, you don't have the votes. So that's the problem. Now, Biden has changed his story a little bit, as I said.
Yeah, he has.
But overall, yes, there's no. I think the most damning thing is the IRS whistleblowers. But again, that they don't have the proof that Biden interceded and said, let my son off easy. There are some questions there, but the proof is not there yet.
All right. Well, I'm willing to bet, Bob, we're going to find a lot more out as this impeachment inquiry unwinds. Good to talk to you. Thanks for coming on the show tonight. Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.